All right, so as most of you guys know, I recently hurt my knee. I actually just got an MRI today. I'm not exactly sure what the results are yet, but stupidly enough, I'm gonna still try to work out today. But I have enough gym experience to know how to work and to still stabilize myself and not do a heavy weight. I'm gonna do a workout that's kind of similar to like a bodybuilder in a prep, to where whenever they get down to that really low body fat percentage, they still are working out, but they're not trying to, their goal isn't to grow and gain muscle, it's just to maintain. So I'm gonna be doing more so like pump work, to where I'm doing lightweight that I can really control, and there won't really be any type of issue with stability for me there. And yeah, so should be relatively quick, easy workout, more so just going for a pump. And this is my first video in a while that I'm gonna be more so focused on the workout. I might talk to you guys throughout it and try to give some pointers or cues where I can. And then I also, I might end up giving a message here at the end or in the middle. You guys know that I end up changing what the video is supposed to be about a lot of the time. So really no telling. As of right now, I think it's just gonna be a workout and me trying to get some sort of pump in my chest and shoulders. So yeah. So I'm gonna be going back and forth between internal and external rotations here on the band, and I'll just do a brief breakdown of what that is. I'm doing this right here, this way, this direction, and then I incorporate face pulls as well. I've talked about this before, but I haven't talked about it in a while, so I'll touch on it again. I hope that was in frame. And then I'm gonna go into just the light warm up on bench. I don't think I'm even gonna record it. So I'm probably gonna go straight into my first working sets, which will be a lot lighter than I usually go into. It'll probably be around, something I get for like 12-ish reps will most likely be the working sets, but we'll see how we're feeling at that point. Okay, so I think I'm gonna stick with this weight just because I think I underestimated the difficulty of balancing myself with the weight. And it's not that it's because I have my leg straight and it looks like I might be like putting weight on it, but I'm trying to literally just have this leg resting here, so there's no weight going to my left leg at all. So I'm having to use a lot of my core, and I just don't want to risk, losing any of my balance. So I'm going to stay around this rep range. I can normally do probably 25-ish or more reps here, but I'm just going to try to really focus on the eccentric and yeah, get as many reps as I can comfortably, and just focus more so on the pump, which is what the opposite of what I normally preach for hypertrophy. When you want optimal or optimized hypertrophy, you want to go in the rep range of 5 to 8. You want to fail around that rep range. And yeah, so if you're watching this video, this isn't how I usually train, like I've already prefaced, but just want to make sure in case I'm clipping this video out in pieces. So over-explaining here a little bit, but yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Definitely have a lot more in the tank there, especially if I was using my other leg, but like I said, just doing some pump work. Gonna do probably one more working set here. I don't think I'm gonna record it. And then I'll go to some incline dumbbell, and then maybe something else chest. We'll see how I'm feeling. And then probably some shoulder work from there, so yeah. Okay, ran into a bit of an issue. On this side, I can get the 70 up easily because I can put it onto my thigh. But here, I can't put it onto my thigh because I'll still have to be bracing it with my leg. So I need to get it straight up into it, and I probably can, jolt it up in there. But I'm just not gonna take the risk to do that because at this point, I don't even know if it's torn or not, so that's just ignorant for me to even attempt. So I'm not gonna do this set, and I could go lighter to like the 50s, but the 70s are honestly already way too light for incline chest press. I normally do like 90s or more. So if I go any lighter, I'm just gonna be basically doing 50 reps, and that's just not what I'm trying to do right now. So I'm probably going to see if I can set up one more chest thing. If not, man, like I'll be okay with just calling it, getting 2 working sets in, getting some blood pumping to the chest, a little bit of stimulus, obviously nowhere near an optimal workout, but getting the most out of it that I can. Also, I wanted to show you guys this. I talked about in my last video before this, which is just crazy. I was talking about how I hurt my knee and I'm just trying to trust God through it, that there's a reason that it's happened. And the video that I posted of me actually squatting and hurting my knee, has, let's see, has almost 60,000 views right now, right there. So, you know, just trusting God that there's a reason that everything happens. And this might be, this injury might be what leads to me actually seeing some growth in my channel. And, you know, that test of God, seeing if he'll trust me, or like seeing if I'll trust him in that moment, is what led to me having the opportunity to see some growth in my channel, and hopefully it leading to something positive. So if you guys have something that seems like a test or obstacle, you just have to take it as, you know, if you overcome this, you're going to grow as a person, and God is going to bless you and allow you to, you know, receive more blessings in your life. So just trust in him more is what allows those doors to be opened. So not exactly sure what I'm going to do next for chest. Might not be anything else. I might go into shoulders. The issue is stabilization. I can see if I can be okay with just being on this and doing like seated lateral raises, but you know, I just need to see if I can balance myself and see what we can or can't get away with. Might just end up being a really short workout, and need to go to a gym that has more stable machines that you actually like lock into rather than free weights, just because free weights mixed with injury probably isn't a great combination. So might cut the video really short. If I do end up having to cut it short here, the message is just trusting God in the moments where things don't make the most sense, and it seems like things are just piling up on you. And yeah, so we'll see what we're gonna do, and if we're gonna do anything else. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and cut it there just because the stability is an issue for sure, and I don't wanna risk it. I could probably get a decent shoulder workout in, but there's just no point with me not knowing exactly what's wrong at this point and not having a brace on it, or knowing if I need surgery and could maybe risk making it worse. And I see a lot of these guys that like get in accidents or do these things where they have some sort of injury that's like visible, and they go straight back to the gym. They're like maxing out after motorcycle crash and 4 broken bones, whatever. And sure, that's great for content purposes, but at the end of the day, I think it's just ignorant to further push back your progress and your recovery time, because in the long run, that's going to lead to less gains. So yeah, I'm just gonna take it off and allow myself to recover. I thought I could maybe push through a lightweight session, which I think I could, but at this point, I feel like there could be a risk for something going wrong, and there's just no reason for me to try to even make that happen. So hopefully I'll be able to get back to working out videos here soon with you guys. Tomorrow I'll have a better message that's more in depth, but was hoping I could do more of a workout today. Didn't play out how I thought it would, but yeah, so today's gonna be a really short video. I hope that you guys at least enjoyed a little bit of what I was able to do, and yeah, we'll get back with you guys tomorrow with a better message. As always, God bless.